Audio hydration, I'm back, man. Um, I know y'all can see me, but we're gonna try and do it as close as possible because I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. Today, what I'm talking about. Um, Avatar, Last Airbender, the live action, because I want to get into where I started. It's better than the live action is a lot better than what you call it. It's a lot better than the show. I mean the movie. It's a lot better than the movie because well that's to flip that camera because you got to think Shyamalan did not do what he needed to do in the movie, but it's a lot better than the movie. My discrepancies with the show. Let's get into the pros though. Visual photography about the show, the cinematography, the landscapes, the like everything is just it looks gorgeous. It looks magnificent. The clothing it looks good. Like everything, as far as the materialistic wise, the CGI is good. The fighting scenes is good, especially the fight scene with between like um Ozai and his daughter, the General Zhao and Zuko. Like the fight scenes are very good. Like they got the bending down pat. My discrepancies is let's get to casting. The casting is okay. Like I know how yeah, you gotta warm up to some of these characters. You gotta warm up to some of these characters. The first two episodes seemed perfect to me. Like they took their time. The casting was as far as acting there it was they looked like them. Sokka does very good at playing Sokka. I'm not even gonna lie. My problem is all waterbenders. See this I don't understand this. I don't care. You can call it Black History Month, but I don't understand this. All the waterbenders have this type of skin color or lighter or a Native American type skin color. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand that. Why don't you stick to the book? Now that's that right then and there. That let me know like yo, they about to be doing some other shit in here, and I don't know if and how is it gonna be. Like okay, so let's get into it because once episode three comes in, I'm like episode three comes in, and then I start getting confused. Like it's certain stuff in there that's happening that ain't supposed to be happening yet. Like for instance, when he flying when like remember that episode when they went to the village in the village some of the people was lost the town was burned and stuff like that because the fire lord the fire people nation they burnt the forest down the spirit forest got he got mad and then he went to the spirit world and stuff. But tell me why when they went to the spirit world the first spirit they actually see like feel like a real conversation is the owl. Bro, we don't meet that dude until Brook 2. Like, what is y'all doing? That never happened. So you bringing the owl in earlier than what you should expect. And we ain't even meet Toph yet. Now let you know this is gonna be some spoilers in here, but like we ain't even meet Toph yet. So like you got the owl and nearly in the end of book 2, early in book 1, I was thrown off. I'm like, yo, what is going on? So like one time at a minute, you're like thrown off, but then you're like, okay, I see where that I feel like I see where they're going. And then you're like, okay, cool. Then you thrown off again. Because then they'll do some other stuff like the Omashu Cave of Lovers. Y'all could have waited. Like y'all threw that in when they went to Omashu. Book 1, they went to Omashu to meet Boomy. Then they had to go back to Omashu because they got taken over. That during that time when they went to go back to go to Amashu, that's when they had the Cave Two Lovers. So you had Sokka in there in the Cave Two Lovers with his sister, not Aang. That's another thing. I didn't really feel a connection between Aang and Katara. And it really didn't show Aang really practicing his his bending and stuff like that. One thing I do like though is how they show how fast Katara got to water bending. Like that really happened, and they did a good job of that. She became cold in that show, really good. You seen cold, like that's my discrepancy with the show. Like it has a lot of potential, and I just maybe I'm just still getting used to certain things going a different way because it's throwing me off. But like that's really throwing people off though. Like you can't bring something in season two and then put something in season three. Like you cannot do that. Like you cannot do that, bro. You cannot put something in season two and then do something in season three. Like, there's no way you can do that. Like, I don't think that's right. So far as casting, waterbenders. Okay, cool. Um, I like Aang. He's not as playful as much as the original Aang, but I like Aang, and I really do. I do like Aang. I liked him a lot in the first episode with all this Air Nation Nomad people. I really like that. And it's certain elements of the show that I do like that we like. I feel like we didn't get to see like the Agni Kai with Zuko and his dad. We didn't really get to see all that all like that. So when they did that, that was good. Um, I like Sokka and Katara. I like all the characters, I like the acting. With the Waterbenders, I just had the skin tone problem. I feel like they should have stuck to the script like that because that's what they made them. Um, Azula and her group. Now the introduction to their group is a little different. I had to get used to that. I do like Tylee's look. May, I don't really like May's look like that. I really don't like May's look all like that. But I'm not. I really haven't got to really see the girl embody her character yet. Zula, I feel like they were built first. I think they were building Azula up, because first she didn't seem like she was good enough. But I liked it. I liked the twist because it was like he taught Zuko a lesson in the show. Okay, in the show, he bandaged Zuko. You know what I'm saying? His father's not messing with him. He like the Zulu, but in this show, it's like I feel like empathizes. The father empathizes for Zuko, but he's very strict. And he's trying to teach him a lesson. At the same time, he was trying to teach Azula a lesson too. Like yo, you can't just be. You got to put some work in. Just like how I got to send him out to put the work in. You just can't be sitting here acting like you're knowledgeable. So I like the fight scene when she's like, "No, I'm done doing these drills. I'm about to really show you. You can pick me out in the field and go catch the avatar because you go out here catching the avatar, and I don't like that." So she does that. I like that. As far as casting, the look of her, I feel like they could did a lot better. I feel like she could look a little bit more menacing, but maybe they want us to grow into that. So I'm gonna give it some time. But I just feel like they could do a little bit better with Azula. Tylee, I had no problem with. Suki, they did a great job with the Kyoshi Warriors. Suki is so fire. Like Suki, she was able to fight like Suki, throwing the fan, the makeup, all that. Like the Kyoshi Warriors, they did. Correct me if I'm right. Did they meet Suki? Like when did they meet the Kyoshi Warriors in book two? I'm not even sure if the Kyoshi Warriors was in book one. You know what? I could be wrong. I don't really remember book one too much, but they did embody Suki though, like the Kyoshi Warriors. I like the way she looked. I liked it. I felt that like the attraction between her and Sokka was pretty well. The voice acting for Sokka, like that's why I can kind of get over some of the Waterman stuff. The voice acting for Sokka was good, so I like that. I feel like when it comes to elder characters like Ozai and avatars and like amazing, like amazing work being done there. I like the diversity. Some of the Earth Kingdom people being Indian, some of them being Asian. I like the I like the Fire Nation. They look Japanese because of the buildings, but they look like kung fu movie stuff. I like that. The monks look like Tibetan monks. I love that. The Water Nation. That's the problem. That's why I was upset by the Water Nation because like none of them. It's like they're all light skinned. Like, make some of them brown skin, just like the show. I'm cool, man. I know some Eskimos is light skin. Make some brown skin like the show, man. Come on, man. But like you gotta make some of them water. Like, let's you got some more waterbenders to meet now. We got Hama. We got some more waterbenders that need to be met. So like, make some of them. Make sure some of them got a little pigmentation to their skin color when y'all do this show. Because like It got you cultural diversity. About this is all about cultural diversity. I let it show. So those are some things I do like. I definitely like Boomy a lot. His craziness and his tags, but I didn't like. Y'all should have made sure his that the guy that played Boomy, his workout regimen should have been a little more strict. Boomy is way like the body mass was there, but like how defined his muscles were, it wasn't. Boomy is way more chiseled and cut like that. You know what I'm saying? He way more he in more shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I like that let us leave. Rock candy part. I like that. The Mr. Cabbages. I like that part. Like y'all have certain parts in there that I do like. Like y'all have, excuse me. I have certain parts in there that I do like. It's a lot of good parts in that. Um, it's a lot of good parts in this episode. The fight scenes are amazing. Like you're not even gonna do this. The fight scenes are amazing. So just no, don't do too much slow motion. Like don't be doing all that slow motion stuff. Do it for here and there for certain aspects, but don't overdo the slow motion when the fighting, man. Just let that fluidly go. Um, the fire bending looks amazing. I would say the water bending is mostly amazing. I feel like the fire and the water bending are like the best two looking elements when it comes to uh this project they're working on. But I don't get how the writers the writers like it's really confusing because y'all really do got like book two stuff mixed in with book one. And then like for instance, it doesn't make sense how y'all going to the North Pole at the end of the show, but then at the same time I see the owl speaking to Aang. And then you got the cave and two lovers and the whole Omashu situation. And then none of that, the dude that worked for the Fire Nation, I forgot his name, his son named Teo and the other guy in the actual show, he didn't Aang, I think Aang met them first before he went to Omashu. Like the whole he met them in an air temple. And he thought they were airbenders. He said, no, they're not airbenders, you know what I'm saying? Like but no, he met them in Omashu. But the same dynamic was there. Like, they working for the Fire Nation. I get how y'all trying to scrunch that in together, but at times that becomes confusing because it's like, I don't know what deal y'all have with Netflix, but like with this show, like don't try to just cramble everything in there and then try to mix it up. Like if you want to mix it up, you gotta make it make sense. It has to fall in line at certain times because like it will be confusing and people that's diehard fans like me, like we watch this stuff and we be like, that didn't happen like that. That happened after that. Then they went that and did that. Don't do that. That will get that right. I know it costs a lot of money to go on this show. This is like a war show or something like the way they dressing up and stuff. So it costs a lot of money to go just get it right. Don't drop the ball on this, please. Like it's like a 50-50 with me. It's like I got a lot of stuff I don't like about this. And a lot of stuff I do. I do like Fyodor Ozai. He's a prestige actor. He played in the show Lost back in the day. I forgot he played. I forgot his name, but he played in a lot of good shows. So I didn't expect him not to do bad. And I'm surprised y'all even showed his face, but we already know who's playing him, so like it doesn't matter. Um, what else about the show did I not like? It's I have a lot of discrepancies. It's a lot. It's a lot I did like. The whole scene when him and the water spirit taking enough. I feel like the main thing that bothered me was just really the water benders casting. And well, hold on. I do this one right here. We can get back to casting. Zuko did good. He took time to grow on me personally because with Zuko, it's like, all right, Zuko, you seem like you complaining a lot, but he wasn't angry. Okay, he was angry, but he wasn't angry like the regular Zuko. And I feel like even in the show, the regular Zuko was complaining and was angry, but he still was like he wasn't annoying. Like some of the stuff the Zuko and Nair was doing is like not knowing, like, bro, wait, bro, you gonna get like, bro, if you like, no, don't. Your uncle's telling you don't do that. You do that, it's gonna be over, bro. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this Zuko just need to work a little bit more. Maybe they're fresh. They did a good job. These young actors did a good job. Don't even wrong. I'm just saying, when you come to season two, just make sure like it ain't as confusing. Some of these characters get right. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Zuko, he felt more like whiny. I don't know if that was your intent, but like y'all gotta switch that up. If it's your because Zuko, this is a crossroads of Zuko. This next season y'all about to do because it's like this next season he conflicted from back and forth with what's going on. As for the first season, he was just trying to hunt. Now Commander Zhao, I fuck with him. For y'all don't know, Commander Zhao is the dude that plays him is Juntao from Rush Hour One. So Commander Juntao, I don't really know his name. I just call him Juntao. Commander Zhao, I like him. That actor, I feel like he killed his role to me. Like he embodied he embodied Commander Zhao. Commander Zhao is I do anything that gets the job done. Commander Zhao thinks out the box. He likes to go above and beyond. You know, he's driven. He's an admiral. Like Commander Zhao. Now, when Commander Zhao had the archers, I feel like they could have did a little better exploiting their talents and stuff like that. But they still did the right job. I ain't too mad about that. I ain't too mad. I know that happened. They did. I know that happened more at the gate. Now the Blue Spirit. Um, I'm not mad at the Blue Spirit part. I really like Blue Spirit part. It followed the show, the whole ladder scene, him saving, and I like the Blue Spirit part. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that part. I love that Blue Spirit part. I love it. I can't even. I was about to see. I was about to cook too, but nah. The Blue Spirit part was very, very entertaining and enjoyable to watch. See, that's what I'm saying. There's certain parts that's like very enjoyable to watch, but other parts like, I'm getting kind of confused here. Like the my shoot. Like, let's get back to that. I was getting kind of confused because for one minute it was like, I don't know, it's just kind of everywhere. Even in the Water Tribe, like Momo saved somebody. He saved Princess Yue in the season, but like I don't remember that happening. Momo dying. I really don't. I really don't. Matter of fact, Momo might be dead. No, I don't think he's dead. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to Momo. I really don't. I could be wrong. But the waterbending was good. The grand when okay, that's another thing. When she fought Master Paku in this show, in the actual show, they fight, and I think the betrothal necklace comes off. And he's like, "Yo, this is my necklace, yo. I gave this to you. That never happened. That never happened in this show, bro. I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know how they're gonna link Paku back up there and saying this grand on. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. So Netflix, y'all gotta get that under control, bro. Like y'all really gotta get that under control. I see my man Caliber. What's up, Caliber? Shout out to you. If you ain't watched that Avatar stuff, bro, there's gonna be some spoilers in here, bro. There's gonna be. I'm gonna, so just to warn you. But it's like I'm 50-50 with the show, bro. Like it's really good, but then it's like, bro, what y'all doing, bro? Like y'all mixing book one stuff with book two. Like y'all got the owl in there before we see talk. That don't make sense. I like the dynamic. The dynamic with Ozai and his daughter was dope. Like it took a different spin. It's like he made her build up. Like yo, this is gonna be good. Like this. Like he was like, yo, I don't. When she brought out that lightning to show him like, yo, I'm ready to be outside in this world and do what my bro Zuko is, just because you banished him and stuff like, you know. And sometimes back in those days, like, a woman had to do that. Like, if she was like under growing up how Zula did, like, in a way, Zula was acting like. I like some of these new actors. Like, it was like just like the show. Like, she didn't feel loved. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's still, but it is. I feel like they trying to also make Ozai not look so much like a terrible. Like in the show, he was a terrible father. In this show, it's like I'm a strict father, but my problem is with being too strict and too rigid with my morals and how we get the followers raised up and stuff, and that nation raised up. My kids they don't get the love they need, especially if their father and mother being gone. So I really felt that from them. King Boomy, he did a real good job. I don't know who he played. Shout outs to him. Like I said, the older actors, man, the wise actors is good. King Boomy, uh, Commander Zhao. I think Commander Zhao, since I've seen him more in the show, I feel like he's my favorite older actor. Like, as far as older people in the show that come around these kids, because it's like they tell the group of avatars, Team Avatar, like, yo, this is war. This ain't about to be. You gotta learn this stuff out here. This ain't no kid stuff, man. Like it's going. You gonna have to make hard choices. You gonna have to say. And I love this about the show. On the show, you ain't really in that show. Like Legend Horror, people was dying. Y'all killing people in here, bro. Like that. I like that dark twist. Like it's y'all showing some depths in this Avatar stuff. I really like it. Y'all showing people dying. I know that's kind of messed up, but it gives a real feel. It's war. Like y'all showing people dying and stuff. What that say? What's that say? They talked about taking the sexist stuff out. How did that impact Azula, Katara, and Sokka storyline? What do you mean by sexist stuff out? Like what you mean? What you mean by that, Cal? What you mean? How did it affect their storyline? What you mean? Let me know what you mean by sexist stuff, because I want so I can elaborate on that. Because the storyline is good but confusing, man. Because it's like I say, Cal, like appreciate you being here. It's just like the first two episodes, cool. I wasn't confused, but like episode three and on, it's like I can see that they were trying to cram certain episodes in together. That just did not. I didn't understand. Like the two lovers shit was wild to me. Like I didn't like that because like you got there and her brother Klaka. We know that moment was meant for Aang and Katara, but then y'all don't have the where was Appa, bro? I barely seen him. Like, I mean, I did see him, but like we know like the reason why they went in that tunnel is because they've had to fly. Like, come on, I know y'all trying to change stuff around, but take y'all time. Take your time. I'm telling you, this is a show you do not want to mess up. Because when M. Night Shyamalan messed it up, we got on his helmet. When they messed Sonic up, they changed Sonic. We got on their helmet. Like we don't want to do that, bro. Like this is the get it. Like and y'all part of the show. Y'all the creators, y'all are part of the show. So whatever Netflix deal is, the next season needs to be at least 10 to 12 episodes, bro. Be not 8 because I don't think 8 is enough. Because I feel like you have to cram stuff in there and it's just not enough, man. Because I seen that y'all was mixing certain episodes together and certain stuff. Y'all was taking stuff from book 2, putting it in season 1, and it didn't make sense to me. And like all the waterbenders, they all light skin. Come on, man, throw some make some brown skins in there because y'all colored them like that. So what is y'all doing? I don't understand it. The sexist stuff, I don't think they took out. I didn't really see it too sexist, man. Tartar, she had a whole women empower movement in there, like like I'm about to be. I ain't just trying to heal, man. I'm trying to fight. I'm out there in the real world. I didn't Katara. I like Katara, man. She wasn't really she didn't get on my nerve. Well, even in the show, Katara didn't get on my nerves to season 3. That's when she really started getting on my nerves. But she didn't get on my nerves. Now Zuko, he getting on my nerves, man. I don't know. Like he just kind of whiny, bro. Like I don't. Y'all gotta fix him. Like he doing a good job, but he in a way he is kind of whiny. He's kind of whiny. Uh, King Boomy. I feel like King Boomy and Commander Zhao is by far like and Ozai. I mean not Ozai, but what's his Iroh. Oh yeah, Iroh got locked up with Aang. I think that happened in book 2. Y'all made that happen soon, man. I ain't like that. I did, but then I didn't like it. It's like it's like the dialogue I liked, but the timing of it happening, I didn't like that. I'm like, yo, what was going on, bro? I'm lost. Like y'all gotta stop losing me. Like they said, Sokka wasn't going to be sexist, so men are supposed to fight with women and should stay home. His arc with the Kyoshi warriors and Katara are being allowed to. Oh yeah, yeah, they took that out. I wasn't really too mad about that. They wasn't too sexist about that. But I feel like they should have left that in there because that's the time period. Back then, it's like, yo, why are you fighting? Why are you fighting? Help me understand. You guys are ladies. Why are you fighting? Because it's like y'all took away from Sokka's moment of doing that, but then when it comes to Master Paku and them, like, yo, this ain't our culture. We women don't fight over here. And Katara gotta prove her point and get busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not fair. That's not fair. So the woman can fight for her rights, but the dude can't be realistic about the time period when it happened. So that's not good. That's not right. So they took that out. They did take that out, Caliber. They took that out. His sexist part. But overall, I would give it. I mean, if I'm ranking this show, I mean, it 7.5 because it's like I really like it, but then I just got some discrepancies. Like, don't confuse people. Like, do not confuse us, cause it could it. A lot of stuff threw me off. Like even okay, when the way y'all introduce like it, what happens is it throws you off, and then you gotta sit there and back and be like, you know what, relax. This is actual show. They're probably gonna do something different, and then you be back into it, but then it throw you off. I feel like Boomy part was dope because he was like, let's throw them a feast. That happened in the show. He threw them a feast. He making jokes, but the thing is y'all reversed it because when they met Boomy, he threw him challenges. And he was like, you need to hurt in the show. He's like, you need to hurt me do these challenges or that Gemini rock is gonna cover your friends. That didn't happen. His friends, it's like Sokka and them was worried about under time. They connected that. They made Sokka and his sister do something else because they was working with the people they met at the air temple, which did not happen in the live action show, but it happened in the real show because they're trying to cram it together. And then Aang met Boomy. So when he was like, yo, Aang was like, Boomy, like answering questions and stuff. I'm like, yo, so you found out that was your best friend that fast. So I'm like, okay, cool. They doing this a little bit reverse and stuff. But the main point was to get the challenges. I'm glad he challenged Aang. Like he was like, yo, I'm gonna give you challenges and stuff. But the challenges was like, yo, I feel like if y'all would have stuck to the script, it's better because in the show, when he gave Aang the challenges, he was like, yo, this dude don't recognize me. I don't like that. I'm gonna throw some challenges. And the show, he's like, everything was out the box. If you my friend Boomy, But I mean, I'm not really mad at it. I did like to see the challenges. I feel like the fight between Aang and Boomy could have been a little bit better. Because in the show, that shit was live. That shit was live. But in here, it wasn't that. But I feel like the best fights in this show, Zuko and Zhao, fire. Katara, Paku, same fire. Like I feel like those still had the same. It made me like when I first seen it in the actual show, I felt the same way. And here I'm like, this is good. I feel like Boomy and Aang should have been a little bit better. The acting by Boomy was very great, very excellent. Boomy and Aang should have been a little. That fight should have been a little bit better. They need to show Aang. I barely seen Aang waterbending too. Like during the first season, like he was waterbending. During this, he was not really waterbending. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. And he was supposed to be practicing with guitar. Is that gonna be something? Because I don't want to see season 2 and this dude just start being cold at waterbending, and we don't see that. Nah, we don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all didn't do. Then I hear a part. It was a part in there that asked some randoms about something, and they said something about the canyon critters. Now that canyon critters was a whole episode because they needed to go through that canyon to get to I forgot where they was going, man. Like y'all meshed so many. I can't even tell y'all the story because y'all meshed so many episodes into one. And like some of these episodes was only like what 55 minutes. No, man, you need to if you're gonna mesh like three episodes in one, you're gonna have to do some Game of Thrones shit. You're gonna have to be like an hour episode each one. And that's what I was expecting. Y'all should have did an hour episode for most of these. At least an hour episode. And because these type of shows take time. You gotta get the wardrobe right, the lighting and the cinematography. and the photography for the show was the most magnificent thing ever. But I liked it. It was even the special effects was even better than the M Night Shyamalan stuff. And M Night was the only thing M Night Shyamalan did good, pretty was okay, was the special effects. So um, this show is about a 7, a solid 7, maybe 6.5. No, I don't care, man. Y'all can get mad, bro. This show got some problems, bro. It got some major problems, and man, I just don't. I ain't with it. I'm not with that. What that say? Oh yeah, that is definitely ass. Here supporting, what the fuck? The point in the show allow man, brother. I don't know what that means. He must be talking about the other show. But um, what else about this show? I feel like, nah, okay. Let's talk about the connection with the characters. Now we already know Avatar Korra, the connection. That one was about ideas, and this one's about families and friendships. Um, I feel like the connection between the characters, Zuko and Iroh, uh-huh, Azula and her father. I love it. I love the twist. She ain't superly praised, but she about to be praised. They building her up. I love it. I can't wait to see Tyler fight because she's straight boxing. Her and Mage is straight boxing. Um, who else? Commander Zhao, Boomy. Uh, I like the relationship between Boomy and Aang. I do. Aang and Katara, I don't really like the relationship between them. They just like friends. Oh, you know what they did good? I'm just remembering it. My boy Jet and the Freedom Fighters. Perfecto. Montebella. Tutti Frutti. Like they listen. They did a good job with the Freedom Fighters, bro. They really look like Jet, smell the beat like smell the beat, long shot, like long shot, the Duke pick squeak. They did the whole forest scene, but they kind of mashed him up with the Omashu. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's not good, bro. That's not like that. Like it threw me off. It threw me off because, and then like, oh, this the first season, right? Where is Haru? Wait, I think I did see him. But like, see, that's what I'm talking about. I don't, if he wasn't there, I don't even really remember him. That's not good. I remember him. That's the Airbender dude when he get locked up in jail, saving his father. Like, come on, man, I'm missing. That's a key point, and that was in the first season. Y'all gotta get that right. Or even if it was in the second season, since y'all messing shit up together, like I really feel like it was the first season. I didn't really watch Avatar. I own the video, but I ain't watched it in a long time. I mean, I became more of a core fan. So, but Jet, like when it comes to the look of the characters, y'all did a good job. Besides the waterbenders, y'all just, that was my problem. Some of the skin tones. Sokka's voice is really good. Um, Katara feels like Katara. I thought, why is Katara hair black? That's another problem. Like, ain't her hair brown? Like, I don't know, man. I get it. Oh well, I got over it. Yeah, I was like, fuck it, they get over it. Yeah, but the freedom fighters were they definitely, and Jet was getting busy with them swords. Like he was fighting, he was getting busy with them swords. The freedom fighters is nice in here. They nice. Um, I just hope when y'all get tough and y'all get the boxing, say y'all do a lot better. The drill, yeah, y'all cannot mess up season 2 boxing set. Y'all can't do that. That was the best season out of that. So y'all cannot don't mess up the season 2. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I would grind this show into the dirt. I do not care. I already like the others. I already like Cora more than Egg anyways. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, bro. No, like, cause I don't wanna cause I do like Avatar. I remember the first time seeing it. So I, this show just need to do better with certain. I think the problem with the show for me is the lineup of events. I don't really have a problem with the acting. My main problem is get some more color waterbenders in there for the next couple water. What's the next waterbenders we probably gonna see? Their dad, his tribe, his people, and the old lady. Make sure some of them is like brown skin, like real talk. Like I know these other. I'm gonna say I know some of these other people doing the reviews. They probably fair skinned people, but like me, like stick to the script. Stick with y'all made. Cause I had a whole argument with somebody online, like, "Oh, you worried about the skin color?" Yes, cause they made them brown skin, and then he had the nerve to say some other shit like, "Oh, y'all probably said the same thing about Ariel being." No, we don't like that. That's trash. Stick to the script. You can't be sitting here drawing waterbenders all brown skin throughout both series, Avatar and Korra, but then when you get to the live action, they all pale. In Black History, come on, man. Like some of them could be brown skin, and I'm not saying they gotta be my color. It could be that Puerto Rican Sandy Brown. I would have been cool. Native American Sandy Brown. I would have been cool as long as it's some type of pink melanin, bro. Like, come on, man. Because remember, even the Earth Kingdom, some of them got brown, like the Boulder. Like y'all gotta show these things. Y'all have to show. Shout out. Thank you, Cal. I appreciate, man. Like we're supporting, putting what someone's put up. Y'all have to do this, man, because it's a lot of stuff y'all cannot get wrong. I'm talking about that's what I should get to right now. I pretty much summed up like don't get like season two. What else you shouldn't get wrong? Season two, like do not skip over the scene of the whole the swamp scene. Like the swamp benders in season two, they definitely need to be like kind of brown skinned. That's a dirty ass atmosphere anywhere. Like they getting sun and stuff. Then you got what else they got? Now the Cole the face stealer was very dope. I like the fact that he was upset. Like I like the whole Cole. I don't even want to spoil it, but it's kind of hard to spoil it because I can spoil it for y'all, but y'all feel like y'all still gonna enjoy it because how it was written, like how y'all just gotta see what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta see what I'm talking about, like how certain stuff was just placed and tried to make certain things fit before it didn't happen. And I didn't really it's like I like to see the owl, but I didn't like seeing the owl. It's like why am I seeing this dude now? I don't see him until season two, but then it's like oh wait. Wong Ting Sean, whatever his name is. But you in the spirit world, I don't even remember seeing him in the first season. Actually, I think if you look it up, let me look this up. It's gonna turn on, bro, because I want to make sure I'm correct. I really want to make sure I'm correct real quick, because I don't think we see him until like season two. Like sometimes you got to be right because I'm grown, so I ain't really seen it in a long time. Wong Shi Tong, that's his name. You know what I'm saying? Wong Shi Tong. The history of pronouns is telling me on Wiki right now. The first appearance is in the library. You don't see that until book two, bro. You don't see that until book two. You do not. Uh, yeah, that's trash. Yeah, because you don't see him book two. And when they did meet him and the fox, I don't remember the fox being the girl in the being UA. I don't remember the fox being that girl. I do not. I don't remember the fox being the girl. So she don't. The whole owl thing threw me off because you don't see him until book two for real. And when you do see him, they're trying to gain knowledge. He pulled up on them mad friendly. He just like, hey yo, y'all shouldn't be here, bro. Y'all gotta be careful. Nah. He pulled up on them and like, hey, what y'all want here, man? Because most people, y'all come here looking for information on other humans, like the other firebender. You know what I'm saying? So, and that just threw me off. That really threw me off. I did not like that. I feel like the best things, okay, cinematography, photography, the fighting scenes, um, the Avatar Kyoshi scene, all the people that play elders in there, like Avatar Roku, Avatar Kyoshi, Avatar Korok, Boomy, Ozai, Iroh, Commander Zhao, they all do a very great job at did I say all the clips live scene they suck. Okay, who is this? Charles Head, the Cheesehead, whoever you I don't know who you are, but shout out to you for being here. All the clips you've seen, they suck. So how do you really feel, Cheesehead? You 50-50 like me, or you like I don't know, man. But I feel like all the wiser characters did a great job. I don't even know some of them actors, but they did a great job. Some of them actors, a lot of them actors is Indian. They might have been in the M Night Shyamalan movie, and they came back to get their praise. I ain't mad at that. The how the movie started. I mean, how the show started. I like how the show started. I ain't gonna care. First two episodes is cold to me. I ain't gonna lie. They get when they get to episode 3, that's when they get kind of like, I see where y'all going, and then it's like, nah, that didn't happen yet, bro. And then it's like, okay, y'all throwing this together, and I'm sitting here watching it, and I'm like, I don't know how I should feel about this. It's just, that's why I was so upset because like a point of me almost wanted to turn it off and not watch it, but other part of me was like, give it a chance because it still is good because the acting is good, but like the relationship between, I didn't really feel a relationship between Sokka and Aang and Katara. That's my problem. They had more of a relationship. They had way more of a connection, moving around on their journey than that. Like, I didn't really feel that. Um, y'all better be careful. Y'all better fix that right now because I can see the person. What I can see happening in season 2 is not them have what if they bring in Toph and she just like kill the show because that's everybody's favorite character, and then like, but still like that whole team not having a connection is you know what, it might be better than season 2. Hopefully, because sometimes when it comes to acting, like you don't have what happens is some of these characters. For instance, example, I was watching Suicide Squad not too long ago. The second Suicide Squad, people like Deadshot, Idris Elba Deadshot better. But one thing I noticed is Will Smith is Deadshot. Him and the girl that played Harley Quinn, they already had a acting history together, so they knew they had chemistry. You know what I'm saying? They played in that movie Focus. They already had chemistry. So some of these new actors, if they never acted before together, they don't really have that much chemistry. So by the second season, I feel like the chemistry will be there. But sometimes um they just gotta work on that chemistry. Like I feel like some of the older actors in that show should give some advice and tips to them because y'all did a good job having chemistry with the younger actors. And I feel like that's easy though because as an adult telling like some young actors, if your line is like, yo, you trying to school somebody or like tell them about life, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you did a good job. I feel like if I'm gonna rank how they did, some of the scenes was powerful too. Like Ozai when he burnt Zuko face, he put his hand on his chest right here and he burnt it. He felt that. So right then and there, that's how I knew it took a different spin because in the show he just burnt his face. He was like, man, I don't care. Like, get out of here. And it showed. I feel like Ozai feels the way for his children, but he just like, this is my way, and y'all gotta learn this. But then it's at the same time, it's messing them up. So I like it. It's showing the dynamic of parenting and the bond with his children and that they really didn't do in the show. I do like that twist. That's a good twist. Now that's what y'all do. Like y'all want to do new shit, do shit like that. Don't be sitting here be trying to crumble season 2 in with season 3. And did I see anything from season 3 yet? No, I didn't. But I seen some season 2 stuff in there. And I definitely see some season 1 stuff that happened before some other season 1 stuff that wasn't I didn't agree. But like, as far as the look of the character, as far as the casting, everything is good. What else do I expect for season two? What do I expect? What should we expect from season two? Does a live action make you excited to see more like the original? Oh yes, for sure. I do want to see season two, Cal. I do. I definitely want to see a season two because, like, what I'm saying is, put it like this, Cal. Uh, let me think. This show reminds me, like, when I watched the movie Immortal Engines or I Am Number Four or Push. It made me want to see a sequel. You see what I'm saying? To the point where I knew I wasn't going, or Jumper, the movie Jumper. It made me want to see a sequel, and I wasn't getting a sequel. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting no sequel here. Like, what's going on? So yeah, it made me want to watch more. I definitely do want to watch more Cow, most definitely. I don't even want to touch this mic. It's not even on. But I definitely want to see more. They just got to get their placement right. They got to make Aang practice his. I don't know. That might have been their route. They wanted to make Aang. I don't know. I just didn't see Aang waterbend at all, bro. Like that was weird to me. Like, bro, you supposed to be learning that. Like, especially if y'all mixing season one in with season two, like y'all supposed to be doing a good job of that. I ain't really see Aang waterbend like that. Aang waterbend more in the Avatar movie than he did the show, which is crazy. Like, so it's a lot of airbending going on from him. It's not ass though. He Aang get busy. I like the character casting for him. He plays Aang very well. I just feel like he was a little more playful. Zuko, I feel like his scar should be a little bit larger. Just a little bit larger over here. Uh, Zuko is good, but he just seemed a little bit whiny. Iroh is good. Now my question is, season three. Please, please, when y'all get to season three, I know this is future talking. We all want to see Iroh go crazy. Like when Iroh broke out that jail, I want to see that. That didn't happen in the cartoon. Make that happen. Make him go crazy in season three. Like we want to see that. Um, Season two. What else happened in season two that I feel like when they do season two? So Netflix, when y'all give these people and y'all make this season two, um, the Sandbenders like episode, like y'all gotta do that right, man. Y'all don't mess that up. Please don't mess the Sandbenders up. Don't mess Boss Sing Say up. The Boss Sing Say is very important because a lot of stuff happened in Boss Sing Say. Dai Lee, who are y'all gonna get to play Dai Lee? Maybe y'all should get who are they gonna get to play Dai Lee? I really don't know. I feel like y'all should order like, but when y'all get to like, I don't know who should maybe see they would have to get an action. Act, yeah. And what happened to the one? Hold on. I don't know who y'all gonna get Dali. Just make sure Dali good. But y'all remember that episode when Aang went to the Earth Kingdom? I think this is season one, or it might have been somewhere in season two. And y'all gotta let me know what season it is. He went there. They was teaching them. They was telling them like the dude was trying to control his avatar state. Like he's like, you need to figure out how to make you go to the avatar state. I heard you what you did in the North Pole. So I think that might have been season two. You need to cast Donnie in for that. You know what I'm saying? Cast Donnie in for that. May or somebody like him. Cast Donnie in for that. Michelle Yeoh, she probably can play. I can see Michelle Yeoh play Hama. Season three. If y'all get the bag, I'm pretty sure y'all get the bag. A lot of people like this. I'm just here to just break down because I don't want to see no gassing. Because this ain't this. It's dang near almost perfect, but it's not. Like it. It's really not perfect. Hold on. Who is that? That's Dave Stormer. He probably won't do it. But when they get to season two, I think they should cast Ben Kingsley as Guru Pati. That'd be good. That'd be good. Ben Kingsley Guru Pati. Uh, BD is Wong. That's Long Fame. Long Fame. Who is Long Fame? Oh, Fei Long. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Fei Long. That's the dude that's part of the Dai Li. That's very good. They could do that. That could be they could really do that. I think I scrolled up. I have some other ones. You know what I'm saying? Good shit, fam. Shout out to Lucci. I know Lucci don't watch that shit. Lucci, since you a cringy nigga though, hey, go watch that horror movie called X. You gonna like that. You will like X with Jenna Ortega. But back to the Avatar stuff. Yeah, I don't know who they should cast for the deity. So wait, another thing. Y'all get the boxing say the whole hi, I'm Judy. Do not skip that. We need Judy. We need her. We need Judy because that's the whole dynamic. Her them trying to lie and hide up shit. We need Judy. Do not skip Judy when you get to boxing. Say, the Terror Soldiers. I need everything to be right in this next season. I don't need a mashup of season 3. Like I need 12 episodes. Each episode is an hour. Like I feel like I'm watching Marco Polo or what's that show? Game of Thrones. Like these type of shows, Vikings and stuff, they gotta be dang near almost an hour. It has to be like that because you have a lot to put into it. Those during those times, there's a lot of politics going on. And now this show takes during those ancient times. A lot of politics going on. It's cultures, it's rituals, it's lords, it's customs. You gotta follow these customs. Don't be trying to rush stuff because you're gonna by rushing it, you know, you just gonna hurt because you gotta think the expectation of this is it's so high that all you gotta do is you just gotta be good. The expectation of it's too high, bro. Maybe that's why I have a problem with that thing. I go on there I feel like for an average viewer that's watching this that never seen it, they're not gonna be confused. I think they might enjoy it. But for like a people that we grew up on AIM, we grew up on how the avatars look, how certain benders look in both series. Like it, I ain't. It's certain stuff I ain't really. I'm not rocking with, bro. I'm just not rocking with. You know what I'm saying? The Daily need to let's say Cal. The Daily need to be filled with real martial arts. We do not know when we just I feel that. I feel that. I feel like the Daily does need real well all these movements, Cal, are based off real kung fu anyways. But I get what you're saying. We need real martial artists within those Daily agents. We do. We do. We do. And same for Tylee. I didn't see Tylee fight yet. I need to see her. She better be known because she be like her chi block and stuff. It has to be on point. But they did a good job. I feel like they did a good job with the martial art fight scenes and stuff like that. Like Suki, she get busy. We already knew Suki get busy. She made her get busy. I feel like the Avatar state they do very well. Bringing down the characters of each Avatar, like how Roku is, how Kyoshi was, how Avatar Korg was. And they gave us more dynamic on court, like why he really wasn't in the physical world is lot. Like, um, I like that. I really like that. I really like that. It gave me to another side. So like, okay, and now I see why he was really laid back. I see why this happened to him. This is what he was doing. He was in a, I don't want to spoil that. So, um, I feel like they did good. But the Daily they need to get Daily, Judy, what else in Boston? Say what else I'm thinking? Toph, the boulder. We need to meet the boulder. We need to meet Toph the right way. The whole Beifong series, her running away, like that has to be done right. Do not screw that up. Please don't screw that up, or the community is going to cook y'all boots. Iroh and Toph are the stars of the show. I'm telling you, we love Aang, we love Katara, but like Iroh and Toph are the stars of that show. That's what people love. They love them too. And I'm not joking. They the most dynamic in that show. So don't mess up Toph and how y'all meet her, how the team meets them. Don't rush this stuff, man. Y'all gotta make this next series has to be more episodes and they gotta be longer. Do not rush it. Do not cram. I'm telling you, because that shit was kind of confusing. I'm sitting there watching, I'm getting mad, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like y'all just mixing stuff. I don't like that. what else do I expect? Which should we expect? Because a lot. Book two is the actually longest book out of this whole series. Uh, the library stuff that needs to be done right. The whole war, the day of the black sun, and that's what threw me off with the owl. That was the whole reason, so they can get the information because they found about day of the black sun. So why am I seeing the owl right now? And he friendly as hell. Wasn't he supposed to meet a monkey first and then meet Cole? Like I don't know, man. I don't know what they doing, dude. I really don't know what they doing because and this is why I'm mad because like not only this, they like Avatar, the company, they going live and stuff on YouTube talking about how they got the show coming out. They happy. Like y'all low key gassed this up, bro. And I went in here with expectations. I'm not saying everything need to be down to a T. Like the dynamic, like I said, dynamic with Zula and her father, and then her prepping Zula up to be something fire, and the whole moment her doing enlightenment to prove to him like that was cold. Like, and yo, and speaking of, so y'all are y'all not gonna show the two old ladies that used to walk around with Zula, those two old advisors? Like that was helpful. She had two old advisors, two old ladies, May and I forgot, and they were very wise, and they used to help like the group, her and her group out a long time, a lot with like just figuring shit out with the words, you know. So I feel like Azula needs them. I feel like she needs them. If you don't get rid of them, if you get rid of them, then I don't know. Cause I'm not. I've got iffy feelings about Azula. Um, iffy feelings about Azula. I do like how Princess Yue in the show, she already had a boyfriend. Y'all didn't make him like dinky and corny like y'all made him a boyfriend. Y'all made him a moment. Like when he met Sokka, he said, "Hey yo, you know about these firebenders, so can you help us out?" They made him an actual legitimate dude. You know, he was real cool. He was trying to actually be a soldier. I like that. Y'all took that weird. I feel like y'all trying to take a lot of corniness out of it and make it feel more adult like because it is a war show. And I do like that. I do like that. I do like I see a lot of deaths and people was getting they getting clapped at this show. They getting clapped. I was like, listen, these firebenders, like, yo, they burning people. Like, they getting niggas up out of here, bro. They getting niggas out of here. I wonder what y'all gonna do with the bloodbending though. Can y'all take the bloodbending a little further though? Cause in season 3, can y'all make Katara tap more into the bloodbending? That's like how y'all did on the in Korra. Make Katara tap more in that bloodbending, man. Make her feelings come out more when she's looking for her mother and all this stuff. Make her use the bloodbending a little bit more. You know, because I see y'all kind of going a dark route. Yeah, make them do that. The metal bending, I don't know how y'all gonna do that. And like, listen, when y'all do the metal bending, don't make it too crazy, cause like we know that metal bending wasn't that crazy in that first one. That metal bending got crazy in that Legend of Korra. So don't make it too crazy, because if y'all have plans on making a real live action version of Korra, which I do want to see, cause I want to see that season 3 of Korra live action. But if, like, listen, if y'all got plans on making live action Korra, don't make certain shit too crazy. Make it just enough, cause we don't need bending to be too crazy yet. Like sand bending. That well, you could make that crazy because Toph made that, and not she didn't make it, but she got better at it. And I feel like the sand bending could be a lot. It could be very, very dope. I was sitting there watching that with my lady friend, man, Charles Tiffany, and she felt she don't remember it, but she felt it a little bit way too, same way too. So um, and she not even black. Like I was telling about the like the melanin in the characters, bro. I don't know why I'm sticking on that, bro. And like, all right. And and I just didn't like that, bro. Hey Cal, what time the show start, bro? What time the other show start? I think that's I'm about to get out of here soon, y'all. Right now, man. I think that's all I gotta say. I appreciate for everybody that showed up on the show. I don't wanna if I keep talking, I'm gonna just be like what we expecting. I'm gonna just start breaking down the show even more to the point where y'all not showing watch the show. But watch the show. It's a lot of good stuff. It's a lot of good stuff about the show. It's a lot of good stuff. Y'all gonna love the visuals. Y'all gonna love the fights. y'all gonna love the dialogue because there's some heartfelt moments in there that made me like, damn, I just lost my friend not so long ago. So like certain moments hit hard. Like when I roll, I'm gonna just stop all your hydration. And so I wish my cousin could have been here with me because he put me on to the show when I was in high school. He was a little younger, and I just want to say that. Shout out to Caliber for showing up. Shout out for Lucci showing up. I see y'all later, man. Remember, it's not about the visual, it's about that audio. Listen to what I'm saying because that's important. How you stop this lie. Yeah. Yeah, how you stop this lie. There you go. I'm stupid.